Hi, today I just wanted to go over the stretches and mobility exercises I go through before, during, and after a mountain bike ride to keep me moving well. This part I would normally start with at home before I even load up the bike or anything. My general routine is my full yoga practice, which I will put a link in the comments to if you want to follow that. But if you're looking for something shorter, which is what I do if I don't have a lot of time or I'm just going out for a short ride, I'll kind of do these following stretches. I'll start out with a Sun A. So hands up, forward fold. Make sure you're hinging at the hips. Come up halfway and look forward. And we'll step back to a plank. Lower down. Arch your back to up dog. Back to down dog. Then we're going to come up and do a crescent lunge. Get yourself deep. So stretch out your lower back. Activate your hamstrings here. Get your hips opening. We're going to fold back down. Back to plank. Down. Up dog. Down dog. We're going to lunge on the other side. Same thing, nice and deep. Hold for a few breaths. Back down. Back to plank. Step forward. Come back up and down. Now I like to get into a deep squat. Really open up my hips. Put your elbows inside your knees. Push out a little bit to help open up. Spend a minute here. And from here we're going to come down. And we're going to thread the needle. Take your left arm under your right. Right arm out long in front of you. Sink down into it. Help get your shoulder open. Then repeat on the other side. Again, I'm going through this pretty quick. Stay here as long as you feel. From here, come back up to kneeling. Sink in. Stretch out your hamstrings. Try and keep your back nice and straight. Take a couple breaths here. Come forward into tabletop. We want to turn our wrists around so they're facing back to your body as far as you can. If you can only get part way, that's fine. Lean back a bit while keeping your palms to the mat. Stretch out your forearms, stretch out your wrists. Get things loose. This will help on the ride. Now turn our hands around. Bring the backs of the hands. Stretch out. Come back up to tabletop. Couple hip circles. Do a couple one way. Back the other way. Now come down onto your back. We're going to do a twist. Bring one knee up to your chest. Lay it over to the opposite side. Use that hand to pull down on your knee. Other hand out long. Look that way. You want to get a nice pull here coming up your leg through your glute into your lower back. You should feel it in your sides a little bit. This will get you nice and loose, be able to move around on the bike a little better. Come back up, switch sides. Again, stay here as long as you feel like you need to. Just kind of going through this quick for the video. And that's it for a quick at-home exercise to get you warmed up for the trail. I'll see you again at the trailhead. Okay, so now we're at the trailhead. You got your bike all checked out, you're getting ready to ride. I just like to do a couple things here so I'm not making a total spectacle of myself, but I can get a little extra stretch in. A nice standing bow, so you're going to grab your foot. If you need to hold on to something, lean on your bike or the car, you're going to make sure you're pushing the top of your foot into your hand and pulling back with your hand so that you're activating your hamstrings here. You're going to reach forward with your opposite hand and you're going to hinge forward at the hips. That'll give you a good stretch in the standing leg, up through your calf, up through the back of your leg, up through the glutes. Again, if you need to balance on something, you're going to bring it forward, just stretch it into your chest quick, and switch sides. So again, top of your foot to your hand, pushing down with your foot, pulling back with your hand, really activating that, getting the muscle going. Then start hinging forward at the hips to stretch out the standing leg. Bring it into your chest, just to get the blood flowing, get a little stretch. And I like to do some hip openers. You can walk around while you're doing this. Just get things moving a little bit. Then, when I get on the bike, let's see if I can show this in the stand here. Get on, we always check the suspension first, but then sort of get yourself back, get yourself forward, lean to the sides. Can't really do it here, but get the idea. Get things moving, get the bike moving under you, move around on the bike, just get feeling comfortable. Make sure nothing's dragging, make sure you're not feeling any tightness anywhere that's going to mess you up while you're on the ride. Then you're good to go. Just hit the trails, and I'll see you when you're done. All right, ride's over. We're back in the parking lot. You're exhausted. This is just a quick little wrap up. Again, I like to do the standing bow, foot to hand, get that pressure in there, get a nice lean forward, really push, stretch it out a little bit. Now you've been active for a while, you're nice and warmed up, you can stretch out a little more. Get that going nice. I like to do a forward fold with a shoulder opener. So interlock your fingers behind your back. You're going to hinge at the hips and bring your arms up and over. Really roll your shoulders back. This will open up across the chest. Get your arms up. A nice stretch in the legs. And come back down. If you feel like you need to shake out your hands or anything here, give a little stretch. It's always nice after being on our hands for so much. A little soreness in the wrists, a little uncomfortableness after a ride is always kind of part of it. But if you notice that your wrists are going really numb or really sore, or you're getting numbness in your shoulders, I would go and talk to a bike shop where they can do a bike fit and make sure that you're not leaning too far forward or that stuff isn't too low. Because if you're having a lot of pain, a lot of numbness, that's usually not like an alignment issue or a postural issue. That's something more with the bike that fixing it or stretching isn't going to help unless the bike is set up to your body correctly. So make sure you're checking in on that if anything is too much. But other than that, that's about all I would do after the ride. Again, at that point, I'm exhausted. I'm ready to just load up and get home. And then there's a couple more things I would do later at home that we'll cover next. Okay, so now we're home. It's later that night after the ride's over. There's a couple things I like to do to help recover, to help get a good stretch, help me feel better the next day. The first one is going to be legs up the wall. So get a yoga mat if you have one, a towel, lay it by the wall like this. You want to lay down and get your butt as close to the wall as you can, as long as your back can stay flat on the ground. If your back starts lifting off, you're too close to the wall, back up a little bit. It's better to be a little further than the wall than have your back arching. So just kind of sit, swing your legs up, settle in, get comfortable. Do this while you're reading, watching TV. Just kind of hang out. Really feel the stretch up the back of your legs. Play around here a little bit. If you start getting comfortable like this, take your legs out. So increase the stretch on the inside of your thighs. Bring them back up. You can always bring one away from the wall. If you have a strap or another towel, put that around your foot, kind of pull back. That'll really intensify the stretch. Bring a knee in, pull it close to your chest. You can kind of slide both feet down with the outsides to the wall. Push down like this to open your hips. Just kind of play around here. There's a lot of benefit, especially with how hard mountain biking is on our legs. Having your legs up like this will also help decrease any swelling in the legs. It's a good one. Just spend some time here. A good half an hour moving around in this position is really great. It'll give you a lot of benefits the next day. And from here, seated, go forward fold, grab your toes. Again, we don't want to be doing this from the lower back. We want to be hinging at the hips. So bend your knees up. I always have to bend my knees. My legs are always super tight from running and riding. Tuck one of your feet in. Fold again. The other side. Again, take some time here. Really sit, melt into this. I'm just kind of going through it for the video. You can hang out here, watch TV, sit like this till it feels good. And the other one I like, if you have a yoga ball, if you don't have a yoga ball, even if you have a bench that you can sit on and get your back onto it and let your arms hang. Really open up across the chest here. We're so forward on the bike and we're gripping and we're pushing and pulling on the bars that we're really closing up our chest. So kind of hang like this. Let your head hang back and just kind of chill here. This is a good one if you work at a desk, a computer too. Arms are always so far forward. So really let it out like this. And again, just kind of hang out here. And come back up. That's a nice quick routine for the end of the night. Should help you feel better the next day. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. You want to drink plenty of water the day before your ride, during the ride, after the ride. Electrolytes. Water's not always enough, especially if you're sweating a lot. That's it. Have fun. Enjoy the ride.